Alright, welcome everyone back to my garage. So pardon the lighting and the, well, I can work on the lighting. The lighting and the sound is not going to be great today because I'm actually doing a little painting on my, that help out any? Yeah, that helps some. This is my next little project. I got all 4 houses from the Harry Potter thing, and I just wanted to, I'm going to do, I say this is the same company I did with the R2-D2 build a couple of builds back, and these are super simple. These are for like 8-year-olds, and this one is only 10 pieces, so it should be pretty easy. I'm starting with Hufflepuff, easy for me to say, just because, let's face it, they don't get the love that most of the Harry Potter stuff gets, so I'm gonna, give them a little props and start with them. And only being 10 pieces, I suspect I'm going to be able to get this all down into one build. But, I've had those kind of plans before. So let's see what we got in here. Well, of course, building instructions, packing, and one single sheet. Okay, what we got here, that's everything. And I do intend to paint this one. Let's see if they've got a color picture for us. I got a fairly good rendering of that picture. What's it look like on the... Yeah, so gray and yellow it looks like, maybe some white. Okay. But, oh yeah. I did decide, let's say from my experience with the R2-D2 thing, I didn't get great coverage with those paint pens that I was using. So I thought, and I may end up regretting this too, but we'll experiment together and find out. Come on, some high quality plastic wrap. But I've bought me a rattle can of spray paint. That may be 2 different things. And my intention is I'm just going to throw on a really light coat so I've got something to paint on with those paint pens that I've got. So do this right quick and we'll see how things go from there. We'll just have this does not have that. Okay, I guess this does. I was looking to see if sometimes these have, you can select the different angles for the, let's see what happens. Okay, so yeah, you can still see all the details in it. Get down here where maybe you can see too. So you can still see all the details in it, so I think I'll be able to paint over that, and that should be something that'll hold a good, yeah. I'm pleased with how that turned out so far. So I'm going to stop here and let this dry for a couple of hours at least. Let me get one more spot right up here. Okay, now I'm going to stop, let this dry real good before I try and paint it. I am going to paint it on the form. So, let's say this is an experiment, see how it goes. We'll find out together. So when I come back, it'll be dry and we'll be moving on to painting. Okay, back in more normal surroundings, but I did realize after that first coat that it is a 2-sided project. So I went ahead and painted the back side, even though it's really just this part that needed to be painted, but doing it with the big spray paint can, it doesn't really matter. But, so I'll go ahead and apologize. I am not a very artistic person, so I'll go ahead and apologize to anybody who does have that talent. What you're about to see is going to be my best effort. I don't have a gray, all I've got is silver and a black. So I'm going to have to just sort of do the best I can with what I've got again. But these colors that yellow may be a little bit too bright for this, but, that's, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But anyways, I'll jump into a time lapse, so you won't have to watch very much of it, a few seconds at best, I'd say. I'm gonna stop there for a second. Looks like these pieces are gonna cover up. That's why I didn't paint the outer edge of that, because it's gonna be black, and I'm gonna have to go back in and fill the details on the inside with the black. But I'm gonna wait for the paint to dry before I do that. Of course, then I've got to do that side on the back side on that too. So I'll find out if this works, and then I'll do the back side and see how that goes. If this doesn't work, then I'll try something different with the back. But like I say, I'm gonna let that dry and work on that after a while. So, you know, time lapse thingy, or no, not time lapse. Fade. All right, I did a little painting while y'all weren't watching. I admit it. I thought that the painting segment was getting going long enough. After looking things over, I'm probably not going to do I was going to do this one after another, but I think I'm just going to do this one, and I might sprinkle one in if I have like a slow point, or I want to just sort of finish up a week. I might throw in one of the other crests, but I don't think I'm going to do these in a series like I was initially planning on. Come here. Honestly, I think mostly because this is, I think it's going to end up being like 99% painting and 3% assembly, which I'd rather it be the other way around. Go through the, yeah, okay, there it is. Not one time. Get in there. There we go. Okay. That. And these. This. I'm assuming the H is next. Let's make sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess I will have to do some touch up on that, the bottom of the H there to cover up that, make it yellow. Other side. And I will have to pop it apart to paint the. I just noticed I didn't paint the stripes of the fleur-de-lis on the side. That's what sort of missing a big part of the detail there. That's, okay. Well, I got a few things in the hopper that I'm sort of looking forward to. I've noticed that my calendar I did, I don't forget what it's called, but I noticed it's a big, I get a lot of views on it, so I've actually got another calendar lined up coming in. I think it's a little more, okay. This one's not as easy as the picture says. And it could also be because of those layers of paint on there. Can I get one side on? And okay, maybe that'll work. Oops. I am also looking forward to getting my back to my regular camera, because this is not. I'm doing this on the GoPro to get the time lapse. I may have it on my regular camera, but I just haven't taken the time to look for it. That's not. Okay, and that's somewhere else that needs more paint. Okay, but there we go, and it does spin. Let's say I need to go back and get the details in there. So this is the final result. That's not bad. Let's say for my limited artistic ability, plus, you know, I gotta do some touch-ups. I don't. For some reason, no. Okay. For some reason I just assumed these things would line up with each other so they wouldn't be visible on the other side. But like I say, there's the Hufflepuff. Was it a crest or a seal? I don't even know if it'll tell us on here. I'm gonna go with crest, house crest. And I think let's say I'm pleased with how it turned out. The painting doesn't look too bad. Somebody with just, you know, a couple of shades more artistic ability would have a much better looking result, I'd say. But hopefully, you know, let's say, I don't know how long that time-lapse painting is going to take on there, so I'm not sure how long this video actually turned out to be. But you know, like I say, a fun little build, and I say, that's not a fun part because it keeps coming apart. Except for this thing up here. Spin it upside down, see if I can. Maybe spin them sideways. Okay. Don't do that. Okay, I'll just hang it by that thing. Okay. Now that I've broken it, I'll finish up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, and I'll see you next time. Bye.